red couch would burn, and you sitting here with two of the dopest women I know. Oh, this is gonna be a good one right now. They silly. They crazy too. Molly Mulan and Chritsy TBH. To be determined. All right, TBH. What's TBH again?
To be honest.
To be honest, so you honest.
Yeah, always.
You tell the truth all the time.
Always.
All the time.
To be honest, yeah.
To be honest,
You a
no.
Leo?
Yeah.
She is.
Okay.
What?
How do you know that?
Because she tells the truth all the time.
Oh my God, yes, I'm a Leo.
Leos be lying.
No, we don't.
No, I'm just saying. She has to tell the truth all the time. There's no way that
That's
she
just
doesn't
how I'm
tell.
built. I can't lie.
Right.
I
could
just
tell
can't.
it. I could tell in the confidence that she was a Leo when she said that.
Yeah.
Right. And what's your sign again?
Aries.
Aries are dope. Aries are dope people. I have nothing bad to say.
Wait, what are you?
Right.
You're a Leo?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When's your birthday?
August 2nd.
Oh.
You a July Leo.
No.
August 9th.
August 9th. All right. I was just
See?
making sure.
You get me.
Because them July Leos be lying like a mama. They be lying. That's the ones y'all be getting us confused with.
Exactly.
Don't get us confused.
Y'all would
with
think
them.
it's the August Leos, but it's really not.
It's
We're
not.
the good ones.
It's the July ones.
Yep.
Yeah, so how was y'all day?
I had a pretty good day at work. It was cool.
Nah. Listen. You gotta loosen up, because it's about to go down. No, listen. So the brat is pregnant.
Mm-hmm. What do I think about that? The brat, the rapper, the gay girl.
I don't know.
You know the brat? Where my rag wearing soldiers at?
She's really young.
I know. See, I know. She doing this shit right here. If I ask you who is Lola Brooke, obviously you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who Lola Brooke is. Yeah.
Right? I know you know who that is, right? But yeah, the brat is in our era.
Okay.
See the gray hairs on the chin.
Mm-hmm.
She's a female rapper that is crazy because we used to get her confused back in the days. We used to think maybe she like.
Yeah, it was very up and down. Like, yeah we couldn't tell.
We couldn't figure it out, but it's like now, like
she has a wife.
She got a wife. Her wife is like 41, and I think she's 48.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's preggo now, so you know a lot of guys are mad.
I don't understand why people get mad at when gay women get pregnant. Like, just because you're gay, does that mean that you don't want your own child, though?
Exactly.
No, but she looked good. That's what it is, and we wanted that. That's what I mean.
Niggas wanted that. Oh, I can't say
the
that.
Brat.
I
you
can't
ever
say
seen?
niggas? Wait,
you
can
can
I
say
say
whatever
that?
you want to say.
Okay.
Listen, you ever seen what the brat looks like?
More recently, no, not really.
But you seen what she looked like with like a model, like with the booty out and all that? You never seen that?
Maybe I have, but I don't remember.
Ooh, you don't even know. You gotta look at the Google that when you get a chance to. The brat
I
is
will.
fire. Her body is on fire, and somebody knocked her up.
As they should.
Right? I don't know.
I mean, getting knocked up. What does that mean to you?
Getting knocked up means pregnant, and
that just means pregnant. It doesn't mean like having sex to get pregnant.
That's a good question, because when people use the term getting knocked up, just means you got squirted in.
But she probably didn't have sex and get pregnant.
True, she probably did.
Oh, I know she didn't. Obviously.
That's not obvious.
So the term is not specific. She just ended up just getting pregnant.
No, she had the and what they call that, in vitro fertilization.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she had a couple of operations for some medical procedures or something like that she had in the past, and so she thought she couldn't do it. But she's 48, so a lot of people talking like,
right, to have a kid at that age is like,
yeah, black people, we can do it. You can have a baby at any age.
Period.
What's the cutoff age to have a baby?
Isn't it just when you don't have a menstrual cycle anymore?
Right. But I'm saying, like, what's your cutoff age though?
Oh, 35.
35?
Yeah.
No more kids.
Mm-mm.
What if you do? What you gonna do?
I don't know.
You gonna keep it?
I don't want a baby after. I don't want to spend my whole adult life raising children. Like that's.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you miss when you didn't have a child? Like, I mean, do you want to party?
I feel bad. Like,
you want to party?
No, it's not about partying at all. It's like, I love to travel so much that I wish I could just like be on the go whenever I want, and I can't do that because.
Yes, you can. Take her with you. I see you take her with you all the time. Those
are like scenario specific vacations. Like, I don't have fun on those. Like, that's all for her like entertainment.
Your type of fun. It's not your type of fun.
Right? I can't really like go out. I can't do. Yeah.
You got kids?
I don't.
All right. Watch this.
Oh no.
Next year. It's gonna happen. Just bless her. I just bless you. You don't even understand.
All right, well, he said it here first. We'll see.
Next year, it's gonna happen. She's gonna be on the red couch rubbing her belly. Y'all gonna see it happen here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. So, these days, a lot of people, what was on my mind earlier, and I had to bring this up with y'all. These days, a lot of people use the term narcissistic loosely. They use it in a way like they just use the word
Can I like
you say whatever you want to say.
I was literally one of those people. I would just be like, you're a narcissist. Not even really knowing what the word meant.
In my head, a narcissist was like, you're an asshole.
Okay, yes. But when did you
I didn't know that it was like really serious. Like, it's really deep. Like,
when did you learn the word narcissist?
After I got married.
Yep, with this one. I'm not even joking. I kid you not. And I'm saying that because I was in a relationship when I was from 17 to like 20. And I would tell all my friends, all my family, he was a narcissist. Like, I
did you even Google the word? Did you look it up first before you said what the person was?
I mean, you just the basic general definition that doesn't really go into depth. So that's what it was.
You gotta look.
I'm like, yeah, he fits in that category, but there's really layers to it. It really gets deep, and I never knew that.
Okay, Molly, what are some of the layers or
what makes a narcissist?
Yeah, what makes a narcissist?
Let's see.
Give me one trait of a narcissist.
They lack empathy.
Yeah.
They lack empathy. Okay, so what would you like someone to be empathetic about?
Like, that's what makes you human to me. That's what makes you an understanding person. That's how you relate to other people and other people's emotions. Like, without that, it's all about self. You can't care about somebody else
if you don't feel empathy. Yeah, that's true.
That's a damn shame. All right, give me another. Oh, you must have. You know what? I think that you dug deep down inside of what a narcissist is. You have that
not
face,
by choice,
like right?
Okay. Not by choice.
So you was looking it up.
I was going through stuff in my marriage that was like so just crazy to me that I started like Googling the things I was going through. And that's how I came up with the term narcissist and really looked into what it was, because it kind of kept coming up in my search. And then the more research I did on it, I was like, oh my God, this is it.
But they say you can't diagnose somebody if you're not a medical professional. And
you want to know, that's the thing about, so there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people who would be like, oh, but, because I think like they say like only like, it's like a small percent of the population are narcissists. But because a narcissist doesn't think that anything they do is wrong, they don't go to a doctor to get diagnosed.
Yeah. They don't even have the self-awareness.
Yes.
They don't even
lack of
self-awareness. They are a narcissist. It's crazy.
Okay. Yep. So lack of self-awareness and self-denial in a narcissist makes them not want to go.
They don't.
To seek
it's
help.
Not even
so
that.
You wouldn't even know the statistics
because like they believe in their mind they're
that,
not the problem. Yes, it's everyone but them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
which is why that percentage is probably so low.
Right.
Like.
So what were some of the traits in your marriage that you saw? Like when you saw like, all right, so for me, you know I was married before, you know that. The day I moved into the day I got married was cool. The day after that, when I moved into my new place, when we moved into our new place,
everything's changed.
Bruh.
Like a light switch, right?
Bruh. I had to sit down and have a conversation on the floor because I didn't even get the couch yet. I was like, yo, listen, we gonna sit down right here, put a little blanket down. Listen, this can't be like this. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, what was your first narcissist, or when was the first time you noticed the narcissism? And it should be collectively, right?
So so the first time I noticed that everything changed. Wait, I don't know if I want to say this out loud.
You ain't gotta say nobody's name.
No, I don't want to say like the incident.
Oh, so then just.
But how can I go around it?
It was just something.
There was an incident. There was an incident that happened that it was a life-changing moment. It could have been a life-changing moment, and I think that at that time, it like something happened where he just felt, I got her forever now. Now I could be the real me.
Now the mask
comes off.
Well,
exactly.
You know what this sounds like to me? Like I could almost guess what it is, right? But let's just give you a scenario, right? So let's say a dude gives you the biggest wedding ever, right? You never would imagine that you would have had a wedding like this. And the ring too. Soon as you like, will you marry me? Wait, pause. Let me get to this question real quick. Does the size of the ring matter when a guy proposes to you? And the cost of it.
I'm gonna be for real.
No.
I just feel like it's about the thought, like just getting married. I mean, of course, someone's gonna be like, you would want that. But
so he could just come with a Cracker Jack box, goddamn.
I mean, I would want like the big.
I think
ring,
that
but
the ring has to match. Like, if you got it like that and you come with some little cheap ring, I'm gonna be like, you don't. It has to match.
So the ring gotta match your status.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say.
So if you a bum, then you get a bum ring.
Right, you can't expect so much from you can't expect so much from the person if they don't have it like that. But if you're choosing to like be with them and love them, then you don't really care about
the ring, right? It's about me being married. It's a title, like, oh my god, like I'm your wife, you know.
Nah.
I'm not really gonna be like, wow, the ring size.
This all sounds so fake to me. You know, I don't care who it is. If you middle class, right? If you're grown, yes. But for the average, I don't know. I feel like if he get on his knees and he come with a little baby ring like that, bing, a little joyful. What you call that store right there? What's the name of that store where you get the charms,
Pandora.
the bracelets? Pandora.
Yeah.
Come with a little Pandora ring.
A Pandora ring is a little, you know. That's
see what I'm saying?
That's giving me promise ring. We're not doing a promise ring.
that. Pandora is giving me Claire's.
Right.
Like, I don't know about that.
No, for real. I wouldn't do it. There has to be a limit. I feel like as a man, you know not to get her a Pandora ring. That's a little like, you know she's going to be upset.
All right, so going back into...
like, if the ring is, like, if you can't afford a ring that much, then I would just rather just get married. And, like, we don't even need that. Right. Like, we could go get tattoos. Just across the finger. Like, you know?
Tattoo or a ring, which one would you prefer?
A ring.
Look, she young, so she thinking about it. She like,
I would do.
Put my name right here.
Yeah.
You want to?
No, I want a ring.
All right, that's what's up. Keep it traditional. Yeah. So back to what you were saying about the first time you noticed the narcissism. You were saying that you ain't want to say the story, but yeah, I was guessing basically. what the story could possibly be, or giving a, you know, my own story. And I'm basically saying, like, what would happen if the dude gave you everything and then the next day he just took it all away?
That's pretty much what I went through.
Okay, so it's a lie, basically. That's the narcissism. So do narcissists lie? Yes,
they love bomb. So that's what I spent like 7 months straight being love bombed. Love bombing is when you like shower somebody in affection and love and with gifts, like everything. You just make them feel like they're living in this fairy tale, like, oh my God, like I can't believe like this is happening to me.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, it's like he just did everything. Like I felt like I was so lucky to have found somebody like him. Like that's what it feels like in the love bombing stage of dealing with.
You were literally swept off your feet. And everything was just so perfect. It's like, how could you say no?
Yeah.
How could you say no? I felt for myself. I was like, yeah, you really found a gem, because that don't exist. I'm like, I was like, I'm really happy for you. Like, wow. You know, I got to know him too. He played the part so good. Like, had me fooled. I was really like rooting for them.
Well,
actually.
Some people might say that it's not him that had you fooled. It's you that got fooled.
No, he had me fooled.
You see what I'm saying? Understand? Like, maybe you just didn't see it. Anybody else would have saw it.
Nobody saw it, though. Nobody saw it. Like,
okay.
My sister was crying when I got married because she was like,
what?
So happy for me. And she is I hate niggas. Like, she's like that. And she was just like, really happy for me.
Repressed insecurities. Very few boundaries. That's another one, right? Unreasonable expectations. Disregard for other people. Right? Just totally. You know who's the biggest narcissist that everyone knows?
Donald Trump.
Bam.
What?
And you can compare any narcissist you know to that guy, because he is in total denial of everything.
You know what, that is
but
true.
It's like,
it's his world, we just live in it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest narcissist that anybody could know. And there's some more traits of Trump. Gaslighting.
I got some stories about that.
So what happened? What was gaslighting?
So gaslighting is when, how can I explain it? It's when, like, you know your truth or the truth, and they will try to convince you that that's not the truth. That's not the truth, right?
Gaslighting is like, you can have clear evidence. For example, like, you show them a screenshot of them texting another female, and they're like, that's not even me. Well, your name's on it, and that's your text message.
And that's your face.
That's your face. That's you in the video.
Truth isn't
I don't know what you talk about.
And then it's that, and then it goes as far as to be like, you're crazy, because why would you even be looking at my text? Like, you're so insecure. And then, why would you even be doing that? They switch it around.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. They're just so good at making you look like the bad guy, because they were literally like.
I heard that another trait of a narcissist is no long-term friends. So they cut people off like really quick. So when you look at the person that you was with and you see the people that they've been around, you start to think, oh, wait a minute, hold on.
You see how you just said,
this person just dropped off like a fly. This person just dropped off like a fly. And you know why? Because everyone notices that stuff we don't want to deal with. We don't want to deal with that.
You see how you said they cut people off quick? What if it was never them? What if it's the narcissist not cutting people off? What if it's the person or the friends around them
cutting them off?
Yeah, cutting the narcissist off. Like, I see who you are. I'm not doing this anymore. But we would never know, because the narcissist is never going to tell you that side.
No.
Or the narcissist will never tell you how the friendship ended.
Remember, it's their world, right? So there are times when they create a situation just so you could cut their ass off. You think Trump wanted to be president? Nope.
What?
He did it because Obama made fun of him. You watch the documentary. You see it. It's on Netflix everywhere. It's everywhere on YouTube.
What documentary is that?
I forgot the name of it, but I'll show you when we finish. But yeah, they basically showed Obama making fun of Trump, Trump at the.
That's Trey. I believe you.
Yeah, they made fun of Obama made fun of Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And he made fun of him bad because you remember when Trump was talking about Obama didn't have a birth certificate and he was talking about that he wasn't. So Trump got on him. Obama got on him during that dinner and tore him up. You're on the red couch with Byrne and you sitting here with two of the dopest women I know, Chritsy TBH and Molly Mulan. This is my friend right here. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like seats on a plane. You might have seen her on one of the other episodes that we did, and we was lit, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And we had a couple of viral videos. We went viral a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have great conversation, and we were just talking about narcissism and some of the traits of narcissism. So, what was one of the roughest situations in your marriage? Like, what was one of the toughest things that you've been through that you could say, you know what? I am done. Like, done.
I'm getting anxiety thinking about it.
The PTSD is real.
Word.
It's real.
So I'll talk about a crazy situation. I think this story was like where I realized like, oh my gosh. So at some point, yeah. Microwave. Oh my gosh! All right.
She got hit with a microwave.
So no. So at some point, like, he was just disappearing all the time, like, and I would not know like where he would be or where he was going, and so
he was in the studio.
And
that's what dudes say. They was in the studio.
Nah, but this was for days, like days at a time.
Nah, because sometimes I sleep in the studio. I be just recording all night.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be answering a phone,
with no music.
That's because I had to pause the music when. Nah, go ahead.
Okay, so I was like, going through it. Like, my husband doesn't come home. Like, I don't know where he is, and so. There was a situation where I shared. This is so funny because he had no idea how I was doing this, and I'm about to give it away. But I shared his location to my daughter's iPad. And so, like, to find out where he was going, And so, there was one night where he was in a neighborhood in Brooklyn where I'm just like, why is he there? Like, I don't know him to be in this neighborhood ever. And so, I made a couple of calls or whatever.
Pulled up on him.
And I found out like who lived over there. So it was like a woman that he was dealing with, that I knew about him to be dealing with her previous to being with me. And so I found out like it was in the projects. It was mad late at night. I was watching the iPad.
Roaches, bro? Nah, let me stop.
I seen like, where his location was or whatever. So me and my friends, we pulled up over there, and his car.
Did y'all have like bonnets on and like?
Oh no, we were actually just coming from like a whole dinner, so we all looked really nice actually. And so. So it was the projects, and you know how like the entrance to the buildings, like there's one entrance and then there's like a bunch of buildings. So I found out which building she lived in, but I didn't know like her apartment or anything. And I was still determined. I'm like, told my friends, if y'all want to leave, y'all could leave, but I'm staying here. He's going to have to come out here at some point. So I went into the building. And I walked up and down the steps yelling his name like he needs to get the fuck out of here now. Like,
she's crazy.
Get out.
Yeah.
I started to become like he started to take me out of character. I was getting so angry. Like,
that's the thing. When you get in a relationship, a lot of the times that person that is narcissistic can take you out of character. And that is when you start to realize, wait a minute.
Like, you lose yourself.
I am going crazy.
Yes.
So anyway, go ahead. What happened?
So I went in there yelling his name. I'm like, I'm going to key your car, blah, blah, blah. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, this is real love and hip-hop, real life.
Oh, my goodness. Key your car. I did it, like, up and down a couple of times. Nobody came out. So then I went back to my car, and I was like, I'm going to sit here and wait. 5 minutes later, 5 minutes later, he comes out with an entire microwave. Like, he was going to smash my car. Like, who picks up a microwave?
Out of everything in the apartment, why would you pick the microwave?
I'm so confused.
A microwave. A whole microwave.
Let's get a timeout. Okay, so you were screaming his name. All right. Where did the microwave, what happened? Like, did he come out and was like, yo, why you screaming my name? Nothing. He just came out with a microwave?
He came out mad at me because I found him and caught him cheating.
So he came out with a microwave?
He came out of the projects with a microwave.
To do what with the microwave?
He said he's gonna smash my windshield with it.
Okay, whose microwave was it?
Oh my goodness.
Somebody don't have no microwave. That's crazy. Oh nah, you know what? He probably got it from the garbage somewhere. Maybe he probably got it from the
What, did it look like a new microwave?
It was so dark out. It was like after midnight.
I just know
quality
he
of
was
the
like,
microwave.
you know what? Hold on, and just plugged her microwave out and just, you know.
Yo, that would be crazy though. Imagine if she was heating up the other chick was heating up something. He was like, yo, no, you can't heat that food up. And then he just came out the crib to you. Yo, that is crazy.
And he was so angry at me. Like, it was like so much hate and anger at, like, towards me. And I'm like, nigga, you're in another bitch's house and you're married. Like, why are you so angry with me?
Microwave man. That's what we gonna call you. Microwave man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know you, but I'm just saying. That was microwavable. Heat that shit up. This is hot. God damn, ham and cheese.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, yo, you know what's crazy? So there are wrong reasons to get married, and there are right reasons to get married. Give me 3 of the right reasons that you should get married.
I can answer that.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 right reasons is like, I feel like you found your person. You feel like you found the person you feel yourself with, you're comfortable, you feel safe with. Another reason,
they're able to like provide for you and offer stability. And I guess, I don't know, you just love them. People say you shouldn't marry for love, but I think you should. Like, I think that has to be like
you meet that person you want to be with all the time. Like, once you leave, they be like, damn, when's the next time I'm gonna see them again? Like, oh my god.
That's
like,
not.
It's like you really like somebody. You end up loving them. You want to see them every day. What's next? You might as well marry them if you want to be with them. When it's really serious.
But when you get married, that will change. You're not gonna want to be all up under them all the time.
Why? Then it wasn't real. Then that's not your person.
No. You about to ask me why does it have to be that way?
No,
right?
Why do you feel like you're not going to want to be around somebody?
So you're going to want to be around them all the time, but not all the time. You need your space.
Speak for yourself.
You need your space.
I'm the type, I need space in a relationship. I cannot, we're so opposite. Yeah. She loves
so then you know what it is then? I like that too, but what I'm saying is you need a friend first. It has to be your friend, and then once you could vibe with that person on that level, and y'all can have an argument and be like, whatever, man, I'll see you tomorrow and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you know.
in my opinion, I feel like relationships that work for me is when I get space to recharge. Like, I get my space. I get a couple days to be myself, and then I go back to that person, and then everything is all good and dandy.
All right, what are some of the wrong reasons to get married? Like, my reasons would be having a baby. Like, just because you had a baby doesn't mean you need to run and get married because you think that, oh, you had a baby out of wedlock, and you're like, you know what? Time to get married.
Another reason could be if you marry someone because they have money. That's not even, you're just looking at the money. You're not looking at them for them.
Yeah, I don't think that's not gonna last.
Yeah.
But that happens all the time. So. Prenups, all that stuff gets signed because people marry for money. That's what they do. Another reason I got the church. The church will convince you to get married. So all y'all church folks out there, don't let the church convince you to get married. Get married because you're supposed to. But marriage sometimes feel like a piece of paper, though. I ain't gonna lie, though.
Does it?
Yeah, because like if you really truly love that person, I mean, like,
I'm such a lover girl that like.
You're a girly girl.
I'm a lover girl. I love to be in love. I love love. I love seeing other people in love. So like, I don't look at, when I think of marriage, I think of that. Like, I don't think of it as a transaction. I don't see it that way because I would never do it that way.
But it's kind of like there's benefits that come along with being married. When you file on your taxes jointly, you get some bread, right? You get more bread. Your living expenses go down. Like, there's a lot of things that happen when you get married. Like, even if you marry, well, no, you know what? I was going to say if you marry a non-citizen, that's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You marry them, and then you have to get them papers and all that. They got to get a job and all that or whatever. But in other countries, like in some Arabic countries, they marry people. But it's not as we think it is, like how we see it on TV sometimes. They still actually have to agree, you know. And if they don't like them, that's it.
Well, that's good.
If the man, I've learned the other day, because I said one of my stories to somebody that I know. And it was like, it was a Muslim lady. And she said, and you still stayed with her? I was like, yeah, like whatever, like we just trying to work it out. She was like, no, if this was my country, man would have left already. I was like, oh, I need to go to your country. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of us stick around for bullshit. Like, what were the red flags in the beginning?
You know what's crazy? Like, when I think about everything I went through now, I'm able to like reflect on the very beginning as to where at the time I was so blinded by just everything else. I would say the red flags in the beginning for me was, I have another story.
Go ahead. Like, what is that red flag?
I guess it would be like insecurity. But in such a bizarre way though that I've never even seen before. That's why I'm like, should I tell the story with it? Because it was just so crazy to me.
Long. All right, go ahead.
Long story short.
Yeah, real quick. So I had a get together at my house, and he invited one of his people or whatever. And so at the end of the get together, me and my friends and his friend were about to go out. And so he quickly went to the kitchen to get something. His friend needed to use the restroom, and his friend had a bottle. And he was like, can you hold this to me? Hold this for me. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And when he saw me holding his friend's bottle, he went crazy. It was like,
you just cheated on him or something.
Yeah, like, why the fuck would you be holding this nigga's bottle? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it was, and to me, it was just me being polite.
I'm trying to figure out if that's an insecurity or immaturity. or both?
I think it's both, to be honest. I think it's both.
Because immaturity creates insecurities.
I feel like as an adult, as a grown man, that wouldn't even be something you should be mad at. It should have just been what it was, and that was it. It should have never been.
To me, it would be like
an argument.
I just felt like, and I tried to explain it to him this way. Like, my mom raised me in a way that if she saw me be like,
I'm not holding
hell no, I'm not holding, she would be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, so
stuck up.
I was just like, this is kind of crazy.
That was courtesy.
So, what it seems to me is he viewed you like his trophy. That's what it is. Because now that you are my trophy, or you are my property, right? Because the trophy is somebody's property. Now that you are his property, you have to do, damn, you was a real life slave. I was gonna feel sorry for you. Yo, that's crazy. You, damn. I'm gonna give you a hug when we finish.
Thank you. I need one.
I got you. Yeah. So that's some of the wrong reasons and some of the right reasons to get married, right? And then, you know, a lot of people talk about Ciara, right? And the prayer that she said with Russell Wilson. Like, what was that prayer like to get that man, right? Like, what do you think it's a prayer, or do you think it's like action, or both?
I know you thought you had the prayer. I know you thought you
No.
You said a prayer?
I didn't.
Oh!
I did not.
Well, that's where you made the damn mistake. You should have said the prayer. Cece, she missed the prayer.
You should have known. You didn't say the prayer. Like.
Go ahead, but what do you think that's what you should have done though, or do you think that
prayed on it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I didn't know I was about to find a husband and get married. It kind of just came. Oh. So I wasn't like sitting there praying for a husband or to meet a man that I wasn't. He just came to me.
You on the red couch with Bern, and you sitting here with Molly Mulan and Chritsy TBH. I think she like a stripper or something, or a bottle girl or something. What are you? Because she came here in sweats. This is ridiculous. Come in here in sweats. But dressing like that on the internet. Anyway.
I'm very myself right now, yes. Okay. I was a bartender.
She's comfortable. You was a bartender.
And a bottle girl, yeah.
And a bottle girl. In the strip club, though.
In the strip club, yes. I did work some lounges, but I did mainly strip clubs.
In the strip club? Mm-hmm. What did it smell like?
Roses and candy. Nah, there was some funky females in them, I'm not gonna lie. The prettiest ones is the funkiest.
Oh, wow. The baddest chicks are the funkiest in the strip club.
Yo.
Why do you think that is though?
You know what? I feel like.
So does that mean that you are not one of the baddest chicks in the strip club?
You know what? I'm different.
Right. I was you stripping though?
I never touched the pole. I never danced.
Never touched the pole.
Never.
That's a lie.
She was definitely dancing for me.
Something.
She was dancing for me.
Let's get back to it. So
she got sperms. All right, go ahead.
So basically, I feel like a lot of the girls. Damn, this is gonna sound really bad, but it's a lot of girls that got the BBL, the full, did everything, and their hygiene is just not up to par because they think they already got the body, the face, and you know. Mm-hmm. It's not everyone, but I was in the bathroom or next to a couple females, and I was like,
So why you ain't tell her she need to wash up?
It's not my business.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're a real true friend, you're gonna tell your friend.
Who said that she was friends?
Okay, I'm just saying. Though.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm not even gonna speak on that.
They were just funky, basically.
Not everyone, and I'm not gonna hold you. Strippers, they really do not play about their hygiene. Strippers, dancers, they take their hygiene really serious. They got They got every damn body spray, deodorant, perfume, oil, everything. If I needed something, I was gonna ask.
That's probably why they funky.
They have everything, literally.
Them ones that be funky, that's probably what they putting too much of everything on.
I don't know.
Too many goddamn smells. And then you got the dudes that come in the strip club. Have you ever had a creepy experience, like a dude all up in your face, or like followed you home or something like that?
Ooh, okay. Damn, a creepy experience. I mean, there is a lot of weird guys in the club. There really is. Like, strip club. There's a guy that it's not really creepy, but there would be this guy that would just be there every day in the strip club every single day, and would just buy like buckets of beers and just sits there. And and nobody's drinking with him. He's just buying the beer. With him. He just wanted to sit in the club. That's it.
But he did. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't even really want any females around him. Like, he just wanted to sit there. Like, I got so used to seeing him every day. I'm like, hey, how are you? He'd be like, I'm good. And then he'll just keep drinking his beers. And I'm like, damn.
You started feeling sorry for him.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
I'm about to get his number because, he ain't messing with nobody, literally.
No, it's crazy. Yes.
Yo, that's crazy. That's probably his strategy. Some dudes have strip club strategies. You want me to tell you what my strip club strategy is?
Let's hear it.
I got a strip club strategy that's always gonna work, and it probably ain't gonna work after y'all see this. But whatever, right? Here's my strip club strategy. Dudes, try this. The average stripper, how much money do you put in their thong? You put a couple of dollars, right? No. While they're wait a minute. I'm talking about while they're giving you a lap dance. I'm not talking about making it rain. I'm not talking about.
We're not making it rain. I don't want to go.
Oh damn, that's crazy. But I'm just saying, like,
a little tip,
right?
Tipping while they give.
All right, so let's say they're making it rain, right? If one of the strippers want to come dance on you, which happens in the club where they make it rain, right? What you do is, instead of getting $100 in ones or $200 in ones or $300 in ones, don't do that. Get 20s, my man, and then while she's dancing on you.
So how many 20s do you gotta get though?
You only need about 4. Cause she only was gonna get $100 in ones any damn way.
He's not wrong. It works.
She might come home with you. I'm telling you, because all you got to do is just 20. She going to be like, 20? 20? Stick another 20. $40. You know how much dancing she had to do to get that? Because dudes are stingy in the club. Right? Yep. Now, obviously, it depends, obviously, where you go, right? If you in Starlets or whatever. Right. They're making it rain. Do you pick up dollars off the floor too? You're bottle girl. You're supposed to.
I mean, if money's being thrown at me behind the bar, then
you can pick that up.
That's my money.
But you can't go scoop up none of them strippers' money.
Absolutely not. That's the thing, right? It's always issues with like the bar and then the stage. Like if somebody stole money at me and it hits the stage, that money's gone. That's not mine no more. I'm looking at like 100 that just hit the stage, and I'm like, damn. Supposed to be mine, but if you better catch it the next time. I mean, there's been fights, and like I've seen it in the club myself. Nights that I've worked where strippers and bartenders got into fights because they over here twerking but holding the stage, and when the money's being thrown, they're swiping it off. And the dancer's like, don't do that. It really is an issue.
I've seen dudes pick up money in the strip club.
Oh, I did too. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a quick story. So. I went to Tycoon in September. If you guys don't know what Tycoon is, yes. I got flown out by 50 Cent with a bunch of other girls. A promoter, he got me connected or whatever. And it was 4 days of just a bunch of celebrities like throwing money, partying. Branson, the drink he was promoting his drink. Everyone was drinking that. Yeah. Branson was
sponsor me.
Yes. So that I think it was the last night we had like a pool party outside, and there was money everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, like everywhere you walked, there was singles everywhere. So there was this girl, she was a dyke, and she was walking by, people were leaving, and I peeped that she picked up $100 off of the floor.
Okay, and I was what's wrong with that?
she wasn't working. She just had like a wristband.
Oh, so
she
it's
bought
with
a ticket
everybody that's
to go.
working.
Yeah. Only
and there's money
all over. But it was
the
meant
place.
for us because they were throwing money at us, but it was everywhere on the floor.
Everywhere.
Where
I was standing.
Yes. So
it was
every
money
night,
on the floor.
Yep. So at the end of the night, every night we all of us.
I don't know if you know 50.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't know if you know 50, but I'm sorry, bruh. But I'm gonna pick me up a couple of hundreds because I got to get back home.
We was not having that. We was not playing like we really was looking at the money. Like if you in a place where celebrities everywhere, you're gonna pick $100 right in front of the baby or son or A Boogie. You gonna do that? They giving it to us and you're gonna pick it up.
Am I gonna pick up $100 in front of the baby or A Boogie?
That just wasn't the vibe.
No, you're not. You're not gonna.
I'm not. I wouldn't. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna send one of my homies over there. Look. So
let me tell you what happened. So she picked up the $100 bill and I was like, oh no, yeah. So I really followed the girl. I was like, yo, put that shit down. Put that down. She was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was like, I just seen you put $100 in your pocket. Drop it. I'm not playing with you. You didn't work for this shit. Put it down. And she really tried to say that she didn't take the money. So it was another girl that was, she was dancing. I was like, yo, come with me because this girl really took some bread. Like, this is crazy. So we the other girl blocked her off and I'm in her face yelling at her. I'm like, yo, that's whack as fuck. You really just picked up $100. I'm like, you that embarrassing yourself right now. This is hella embarrassing. Yo. Whole time I'm arguing, really arguing with her. I had no idea 50 Cent posted the video the next day of me arguing. I didn't even know somebody recorded.
Oh my gosh, really?
Went viral. 50. Listen, this is crazy. I'm going to the next tycoon just to get me a couple of hundreds. I got to give me a couple of hundreds. I'm going to the next tycoon. It's going down, boy. Oh, man. 50, hit me up with them tickets. redcouchwithburn@gmail.com. Hit me up with them tickets. I want to go to the next tycoon.
It was great. If you didn't go, you really missed out, man. You really missed out.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
A bunch of videos went viral that weekend.
I saw it on Instagram. I make Instagram. I am Instagram, so I don't really get a chance to see it like that. But you know, at the end of the day, and in the strip club, like, what's one of the most creepiest things that you've been through? Like the creepiest things that you've been through, not like looking at some dude or whatever, like.
Me? I mean, the only thing I would say is that...
so as a bartender, right?
As a bartender.
Like, what do dudes say to you that drives you, like, up the wall? Like, you just, like, what?
I mean, I personally haven't experienced it, but...
Why? She a little tough.
Yeah, I would say.
Like, nah, I don't feel like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Once you spend the bread, that's it. Like, okay. Not about to, you know?
So you gotta give you bread, you be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is like, kind of if you're behind the bar, a guy can't really get next to you. You know, you're behind the bar. But like when I did do bottle service, sometimes guys would be a little touchy. You know, like touching too much, or they would treat you.
How much touching is too much?
I'm talking about like ass grabbing, groping, and some guys will really try to touch your privates and stuff like that. It does happen in the club, but you gotta be like, it's drunk men. They're in the club to see. You know, I basically... So
you got to get your ass smacked. So, fellas, if your girl is a bottle girl and she says, I'm just a bottle girl, somebody is smacking that ass.
It happens. It happens. It doesn't happen all the time. But it does
I'm a different type of bottle girl. I'm a different... No, you ain't.
I mean, it's the club. It's the scenery. You know, it's not for everybody, you know. Yeah, that's what I would say. And I feel like sometimes guys come to the club and they spend this much on a bartender and be like, oh, so I'm away from you outside because you leaving with me, right? And no, we're not. The money's in my bag. I'm good.
20s, all them damn 20s I just put up in the bikinis.
Thanks for supporting me, but no, I'm not leaving with you.
Yo, we was talking about, I'm going back to you, Molly, because we was talking about that prayer and all this other stuff like that. And then we was talking about the prayer that Ciara said, but a lot of people call Russell Wilson
a simp.
Yes,
I love him.
What is a simp?
You have a better answer for that? I don't really know.
A simp. I just feel like it's a guy that would just say yes to anything. Yeah, like, okay, I'll do this for you. Yes, okay, like. Just yes, very soft. Like, I just feel like his confidence is not all the way there. You know, like just.
It's overly submissive. Like that's what it is. Overly submissive. I don't think that the average guy is like that. I think that people are classifying Russell Wilson as a simp. I don't think he is. I think he's just being a good husband or whatever he's doing.
A good man.
Yeah, a good man. And what? and he's being that way. And then I don't think that people should classify dudes that are actually being a good man as a simp.
Right.
You need to stop doing that. Cause I'm tired of it. Cause Brother Slim, I be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But don't call me no simp. Just gotta like to listen to women. You know what I'm saying? I just like to listen. That's what I do. I listen sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But you say you like that.
What?
You said you would like a simp.
No, I didn't say that.
Didn't she?
I did not say
that. I heard
that.
she said I like that.
No. She said she like.
I said I love him.
Oh, him.
Oh yeah, Russell Wilson.
Let me rewind the tape.
No, heck no.
Rewind the tape. So yeah, what do you like about that guy? What do you like about Russell Wilson? What you see on TV?
Right. I just like that he seems like he's a man of God. Like
a God-fearing man.
Like family is very important to him. That's what I get from him.
A man who knows what he wants, like that's important.
Yeah. That's what I get from the media about him, and that's what makes me like him.
Well, I came to tell you that is a rare situation, because normally the nice guy loses, and he loses last. That's what happens. Now let me tell you why that happens, or my theory, right? Is because you're constantly trying to treat a woman right, and sometimes the woman may not even want you to be doing all that you're doing. But since you're doing all that you're doing, she's gonna accept it and then tell you that you're doing too much. And then you're gonna get mad, and then boom, you finish last.
She could speak on that, because I feel like that's what she...
You do that, right?
I think that she definitely does.
You're a damn if you do, damn if you don't-er. That's you.
So bad.
Okay, you need to fix that.
Yes, I do.
Why do you do that?
I have no idea.
I can tell you why. She's a woman. And they do that. That's what women do.
Yes. Oh my God, guilty.
Why do you don't know why you like that? That's crazy.
I want an example. Like, what's a quick example?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Oh man, I got like 1,500 of them. All right. You said don't buy you something for your birthday, right?
Why would we say that?
Or forget your birthday.
Oh, okay.
Right? I had to catch myself real quick. Hold on, wait. You said don't buy you flowers for some whatever day it was, and it has to be a special day though. It has to be a special day. Like, don't buy me flowers. I don't want flowers. And then
get mad.
He doesn't buy you flowers. And then you like, why didn't you buy me flowers?
Well, he should have did it anyways. Like, I think like that sometimes, and that's not good. I feel like
that's gonna change.
And then young. This girl, right? Look at what she's saying right now, right? But if a nigga goes out of his way to do something nice for her, she would be like, nah, like
why is that though? Why do women?
Like, I'm scared.
Hold on. Yes,
why
we really talk about this?
Hold on.
Like,
why do some women? Why does it feel like some women are afraid when you are too nice to them?
To me, I'm like, why is he this nice? Like, it gotta be something wrong with him that he's doing this, or he's too sweet, or like, is this perfect?
You know, that's a psychological thing, though. You know, that's like, that means some wrong shit has happened to you before in the past with dudes, and now you're bringing that with you to the next thing.
I feel like it's weird that, like, let's say if I meet a sweet guy and everything is checked off, I'm like, why is he single? Like, why is he single? if he has everything so perfect? Because something must be wrong. That's what I think.
He's in the house. That's what I feel. That's what it is. He's in the house, preserving and reserving himself.
I don't think that's true though. Like I really genuinely feel like it gotta be something wrong with him. If he has everything perfect, he's financially stable, he's a nice guy, he's sweet, he has manners, and he's single. I'm like, I gotta find out. I'm gonna figure this one out.
And I just told her the other day, I was like, Christy, when you meet a guy, one of the first questions you should start asking him is, why are you single? Because if a guy gives me an answer like, oh, because all women are the same, I just can't find a good one. Like, that's not a good, that's, to me, so that's giving me a red flag that something's wrong with you, because you're just automatically blaming all these women. It's like,
so
I personally, and I could be wrong because I don't date women, but I feel like it's much easier to find a good woman than it is to find a good man. So for men to just be out here like, because all women are the same, I can't find a good woman, I'm just like, what's wrong with you that you can't find a good woman?
Well, I'm not going to agree with you on that. I'm going to say that there are more women out here cheating than men now. I don't know. It's 2023. What? It's 2023, buddy. And yes, they have taken the mantle. They have ran
women
with it. Yes,
are cheating than men.
Yes, 2023. Ask your friends, okay? They know. They in denial, okay? What? More women are cheating than men.
I disagree.
All right, maybe y'all don't cheat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go outside. We're gonna take a survey.
Right. Let's go ask questions. Let's get a mic and go outside.
No, but at the end of the day, I always feel like I hear a lot of stories about women being fed up of how men treat them. So now they're gonna do them, and what is doing them? That means I'm going to do me. I'm going to go to the club. I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to go to the restaurant. I'm going to go to church. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to go there. Nobody's going to stop you. But in the process of doing that, you might meet a dude. And you might do him. And if you do him, it's okay. You might stay with him. Right? You might stay with him. That might be the love of your life. But if he's not, he has to do him. And then you meet another guy, and guess what? You're gonna do him. And then what? Now you done did everybody.
Do him, literally.
You don't get it?
Sense.
You mean like actually do him?
Like
yes.
literally when sometimes when a woman is doing her, she ends up doing him.
Oh. I don't know about that.
Because that's you. You need
I get
friends.
it. Even though I don't.
She's in the streets.
I don't agree with that. That's not me, but I get what he's saying. She's in the mean
streets of Brooklyn. Why Brooklyn girls do this when they talk?
Was I doing that?
No, I'm just asking. How do they do it? Yeah, you did. All right. You on the red couch with Burn, and you sitting here right now with Molly Mulan, one of the dopest women I know. Smile for me. Yeah, sitting there like, it's hot and goddamn light burning in here. And you sitting here with Chritsy TBH, to be hot. Right? That's her name. That's what they call her. To be happy, right?
To be honest.
Listen, honest ain't even spelled with an H. Anyway, so I have a question for you guys. What do you feel about long distance relationships?
I couldn't do it.
Why?
I want to be with my man all the time.
All the time, like every day?
Yeah. If I'm not at work or with my daughter, I need my man right there.
You need to be smothered.
I'm not even thinking about that, honestly. I just feel like
trust you sound like Ice Spice when you talk. But go ahead.
Trust is already an issue. So I feel like if I have a relationship that's long distance, there's so much time in a day where you would be able to be talking to someone else and I wouldn't even know about it. Or like there's so much time in a day where you can maybe meet someone where you live, and that might end up being your person, and we're supposed to be in a relationship, we're just long distance, and I feel like I just can't do that. Like, I would really feel away.
Some people feel like they could do it. I've done it in the past, and I've done it because I'm always busy. So
how long was that relationship?
It was, we knew each other for a while, actually. And it lasted a while because I was always busy. So she would come, she lived upstate New York. She would come down she would stay like 2 weeks out of the month.
Oh, that's...
And then she would leave. So, I always had my crib or a
crib.
But
you being so busy, that wasn't something that...
hindered me?
She didn't particularly like, did it bother her?
Nah, because she had to live her lifestyle too. And that's the thing, when two people are living their lifestyle and they're busy, sometimes it doesn't matter. Like, you're busy. You have stuff you got to do. When people are not doing anything, that's when they have a problem with not seeing someone. Like, if you're home, look at your face. If you home all day drinking a beer, you'll be like, where's she at? Like, where's she at? Or if you get off of work and you go home and you go home and cook something or whatever, like, and you're not doing anything, you're not reading, you're not watching TV, you don't got no favorite show, you don't have a child, something, oh yeah, you gonna miss somebody. So how do you feel about that?
Why can't I miss somebody while I'm doing all of those things? Like,
they're in the other room.
Like, dang, babe, I wish you could be cooking dinner with me. Or, dang, babe, like...
Those are all beautiful
I want you
things.
to watch this show with me. It's so good. Like, I want to watch it together.
You know what? Yes, like I said, you need a friend first. Because no dude that you just meet
is...
You know what? Let me not even say that. Because then that's like... I ain't even going to say that. That's throwing, what you call that? Salt in the atmosphere. But I'm just saying, though, it's possible, but it's highly unlikely. You know what I'm saying? Because a dude, when he first meets you, what he gonna have on? He gonna have that wall up, or he might have on a different face. Everybody when they first meet, you think a dude when he first meets you, he's gonna be his actual self? Yeah,
I mean,
it's possible. But
if you're able to, I guess, get a guy to act like that, I feel like that's a good thing, like you're allowing him to be vulnerable, like, soon, like.
Because what I'm saying is, when a guy first sees you, right? This is for the average man, and he really likes you, he gonna get some type of little butterflies in his
right.
So that's gonna change his whole shit. Cause normally he'd be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Right.
Nah, maybe not that.
But along the lines,
right? He would have been cool with you or whatever because you're a cool person, like the person that you want or you should have. But for the average dude, those butterflies is gonna make him like, all right, let me see what am I gonna say?
Like, you feel like he's going
nervous.
to
Damn, what am I gonna say?
Keep a distance because of that.
Oh, that happens. Definitely.
Like,
I wouldn't even say anything to you for about 7 months.
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't experienced I haven't experienced.
See,
that
you, and that's the thing. You know why? Because that's what I was talking about before. I was about to say it, but the camera, boom, boom, boom. Your love language. Your love language is gifts.
What?
Yes.
No.
It is. That's what it is. And so
no, it is
the
not.
reason why I say that is because if a dude showers you with gifts, that's gonna keep you around. I was
showered with gifts one time. Like, that is not my love language at all.
Okay. So what's your love language?
You got that all wrong.
What's your love language?
That's a good question. Let's see. What is my love language?
Oh my God, you don't even know what the damn language is.
Anything romantic, super romantic, right?
Yeah, but not only that, like, I want my partner to be my best friend. Like, if we're not friends first, then it will never work for me.
You on the red couch with Burn, And we have some scientists on the couch. And they have come up with something that you guys have to hear.
We didn't come up with this.
Okay, go ahead.
This is online. Y'all can go look this up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the other day, I was talking to Christy, and I was like,
She basically had told me, like, you know, talking about narcissists and stuff like that, because, you know, she's experienced it. And she told me that she read that if you yawn in front of someone, you know how to say yawns are contagious?
Of a narcissist.
Yes, if you yawn in front of a narcissist, they won't yawn back, right? Usually, they say yawns are contagious. And you
I'm
yawn,
about to
right?
be yawning in front of a whole bunch of people today.
You yawn.
This is crazy.
I yawn, you're gonna yawn. Like, you know, it just happens. It just happens to everyone.
But a narcissist
won't yawn. So I met this guy recently. And we were chilling.
You a fool.
Yeah, so
we was watching BMF. And I yawned.
A few times.
Not once. Not twice.
Like 10 times.
Like 3 times. And he didn't yawn back. And I was real scared.
And she calls me. She's like,
I was real scared. Because I like him. I was like, damn.
She's
all
like,
over the yawn.
Do you know I yawned like 10 times and he didn't yawn back not one time?
No, this is getting me. I gotta look this up. This is crazy. I can't. That is the funniest thing.
Like,
Did you laugh? Please. I know you. I would have died.
I was like, oh my God, that's bad.
This is crazy. Oh my
I was like,
God.
He didn't yawn back not once. I was like, all he said was, damn, you tired? I'm like, yeah. You not? Like,
damn, you tired?
That was funny.
Yo.
That was about the funniest thing I heard on my show so far. I never laughed so
but if you
hard.
look up the reason why that is, it deals with their lack of empathy. So when a person yawns, I guess like you being able to relate to how that person feels.
I didn't think it was that. I thought it was a scientific thing.
No,
behind
it is a scientific thing, but that's like the premise of where the science of it comes from. You would have to look it up to know like the exact scientific definite like scientific reason for it, but it has to do with a lack of empathy.
Wow.
Ladies, if you don't yawn when you're tired, red flag.
Wow.
Red
flag.
This is crazy. That's the red couch with Burn. You on the red couch with Burn. We have stories like that. That is blowing my mind. Oh yeah. So my phone is blowing up because the kid went, you know. But anyway, so one of my good friends wants to know what you guys think about natural bodies versus BBLs.
Okay.
You got a BBL?
I gotta look at me first. Nah, I never got a BBL. I actually never wanted to do my body. Never wanted to do anything.
Right.
I just felt like I never needed to. I feel pretty confident in myself and my body, and I just don't want to. I don't like surgeries. It's really painful, and I just wouldn't want to spend that much money to be in pain to just look like everybody else. Because majority of people that I worked with look like that. Yeah, I want to be the girl that looks different, and I actually have gotten compliments in the club like, wow, you a natural girl, stay over here. Or like guys have given me extra money just because I was natural. It's happened. It actually like worked in my favor, to be honest. Imagine being in a section full of BBLs and you the one natural girl, you know? It's like
crazy because, you know, it's entertainment. I always say that. It's entertainment. I think that when you look at like social media, you see that. And I also think that this is one thing I never said on my show before because I was just looking at it and my point of view. It looks like the girls who get it done when they first get it done, it looks really good.
Right. But then they do too much. Like they add to it and add to it. Until
right.
But
and
I think it's not a lot of cosmetic surgery, not just body, like lips, face,
and
everything.
It's not only what did you just say?
What?
You just said something right now.
Cosmetic surgery?
Yeah, it's not only like basically girls fuck, I lost my
But look,
no,
check this
really
out.
Important.
Look, no. You know, back in the days, my parents used to tell me weed is a gateway drug. And weed will lead to this drug, it'll lead to crack, and it'll lead to this, and it'll lead to that. And then you kind of compare that to cosmetic surgery, right? It's like you start off getting your booty done. Then you're like, you know what, maybe I could do my limbs.
Right.
Then you're like, you know what, let me put something right here in my cheeks. Then you put something in your nose. Next thing you know, you're plastic.
Yep.
That's what it happens. You start off from point A to point Z.
Yep. And then with the body, a lot of girls, they just don't keep up with their BBLs. Like, you're supposed to get massages and do a bunch of things. And then when you don't do that, your BBL actually it ends up getting botched. Like, you get like the chicken butt, whatever they call like
chicken butt.
Chicken butt.
I
you
call
ever
it
see
the
that?
pamper butt.
The pamper butt. You can call it the chicken butt. The pamper
like you got
butt.
a pamper on.
But like, if you don't keep up with your BBL and get the massages and do everything that you need to do, it's expensive.
Yeah,
you have to pay.
Surgery.
Yeah, you have to do all of that. You have to pay extra. It's not just paying the $12K.
You gotta get that liquid squeezed out.
Yes, everything.
And it got to squirt right in the doctor's face.
Yes.
It's so nasty.
Yes, it's all of that. If you don't keep up with that, then you will look like you won't look good. It's a lot. It's expensive.
So ladies, stick with your natural self if you feel like it. A lot of guys love natural women. Some guys don't really like big old booties. Some guys like flat booties. Some guys like medium booties. That's small and medium. Right. It just depends on, where you want to go with it. But, you don't really have to do that. Don't do it because you want to do it for somebody else.
I did have someone tell me in the club, like, you should invest in your body if you want to make more money. That's what I was told.
That's true, because it's a job.
Right.
It's investing in anything that you do in life, you have to invest in it. So if your career is a bottle girl, which I know it's not, but if you
no,
you ain't say no quick enough, goddamn. But I'm just saying, if your career is a bottle girl, and obviously, or a model, or whatever, not a model, a dancer, whatever they do in that area, and you walking around looking like a pancake, either you're gonna stop doing that career, you're gonna get fired, or you're gonna get laid off, or whatever it might be. You're not gonna make enough money, and that's just gonna be what it is. All right, so go ahead and get your booty done and make some more money. And when you finish, what you gotta do, what I said before, get this shit sucked out. That's what you gotta do.
I want to say something about BBLs though. I really do feel like it's a trend. Like, I feel like the whole BBL culture, or whatever you call it, I feel like it's just, for now, it's trending. Everybody's getting it done. But like, I feel like men are gonna end up going back to like the Aaliyah type of girl, the natural type of girl. I feel like it's gonna end up reverting back to that, in my opinion. People are gonna get tired of the ant butt. Look at the Kardashians. Didn't all of them like deflate, remove their BBL, whatever they did?
I heard one of them did that, and it's a couple of people, celebrities that have removed their BBL that I talked about before.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I see that happening a lot now with celebrities.
Because, like I said before,
it starts with the celebrities, and then we catch on. We follow what they doing.
But the thing is, it's not even that. It's deeper than that. No one knew what a BBL would look like at an older age, because it's something that hasn't been around for that long. So your grandmother couldn't tell you, don't get that, baby, I got it before. she couldn't tell you that. Your grandmother couldn't tell you that. So you had to learn from the people that's actually on their way up there in age.
Like, none of us know what that baby gonna look like in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah. It's 10, 20 years. Yeah, you do, because Lil' Kim and them been around for that long. But I'm saying, like, 60 years old though, you ain't gonna know. You do have examples of a lot of those women like that had what you call that, Botox, when they had the big lips and all of that. A lot of those women been around for a long time. BBLs ain't been around for that long.
Right, it's true.
So do what you gotta do.
But I feel like even those facial procedures, like face procedures, they look so bad when you get older, and people still do them now.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. But at the end of the day, it's an addiction too.
It is, yeah.
But now when rewinding the tape back just a little bit, when y'all talk about yawning, it got me to thinking. It was a question that I always wanted to ask, And that's how we gonna end this podcast. Why do women that work at a job all together, and they all work at the same job, catch their period at the same time?
You want to answer that?
I don't know. Why is that?
Your periods can sync. Like, let's
say. But why? Is it like just like? I don't know why that
really
happens,
don't
but
know
it does.
What's
it
behind
really does
it.
happen.
Like, let's say I stay with her for like, I end up living with her for like a month. My period will change, and I will be in sync with her period, or her period will be in sync with mine. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't
catch up. You ain't even understand. That was catch up. You ain't get it. That was nasty. But anyway, I just wanted to know the answer to that. If y'all know the answer to that, I need y'all to drop the answer in the comments.
Right.
I need y'all to help me understand, because I don't understand, because I was like somewhere and it was a lot of women and I was like, yo, what's going on? It was like, oh, we all got our period. I was like, how's that possible?
It's not a lie. It really is true.
Be like that.
Yeah, so drop y'all answers in the comments. And yeah, I need you to say whatever you need to say about yourself.
What do you mean?
Or where you want the people to find you, look you up.
If you want to find me, my Instagram is at Molly Mulan, MOLLYMULAN.
Molly.
Oh gosh.
Yep. And then my name is Christy, and my Instagram is Christy.TBH.
She's young, so that's going to change.
To be honest. Yeah.
She's young. Her Instagram is going to change 4 more times before she actually gets the real name. But right now it's Christy.
Good for now.
TBH. Dot TBH?
Dot TBH.
See, did you say that before?
No, I didn't.
So, no, yes, you did.
I did?
You did.
She did?
All right, good.
Okay,
good.
Christy dot TBH. And that's on IG. And if you want to contact me, you already know Red Couch will Burn on everything. Instagram.com/Red Couch will Burn, or just type it in the Instagram search for it. You can go to YouTube at Red Couch will Burn. Twitter is Red Couch Burn, because it's too long to have that. And you find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. And we love you too, because I know you love us. Bye.
Bye.